Hey, Soul Family, this is a collective read. We're gonna do a collective read because this reading has been it's been bothering me. I've tried to come in here and do some individual sign readings, and every time I tried to start it, I even tried to do an all signs reading. It just wasn't working out yesterday, and I didn't want to spend a whole bunch of time off the channel, so I was like, let me just try to do an all signs reading for everyone. Um, and see how that goes, but it didn't go, and my spirit just did not sit right with it. I feel like there's another message out here, so this is a collective message. This is not for any particular sign or anything like that. I did some writing, okay? I did some writing yesterday, and I felt like there was just another message that was meant for you to have, okay? And I also pulled some cards as well. But this song by Adele, I love Adele, but this song by Adele kept sticking out. It's Skyfall. And it's one lyric, okay? Well, yeah, I feel like there's one lyric that just stuck out to me while the song was playing in my head. I'm pulling it up right now. And it's the first sentence. This is the end. This is the end. I was like, this is the end of what? Okay, end of the world, end of confusion, the end of the way things are going in society. Is it the end? Or is it the end for a particular person, a system, an organization? A sign? I feel like it's a sign of the times that's an end. The meaning of this song, Skyfall, she made it because of James Bond, and she was trying to um, bring in all of the movies and bring them together and create a song out of it. Okay, it was beautiful. I believe she won some award, or she won some Oscar. Yeah, it won the Oscar for Best Original Song, becoming the first Bond theme to win the award, which is amazing. Her voice is amazing too. I know y'all agree. Everybody loves Adele, okay? But this song here, the song lyrics follows the film's plot about death and rebirth. And I didn't know that until I actually looked it up after it kept playing in my head. This is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. It just kept saying that over and over again. So I pulled some cards on it. And I'm going to show you the cards that came out right now, okay? These are the cards that came out. The Fault Line, the Underworld, the Vision, the Dead End. This is the first one that came out. I was like, this is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. I feel like we're headed towards a total change, a total collapse of a system here. And it's going to be like dropping a pebble in a pond. It's going to ripple out. It's not going to just be here in the US. It's going to ripple out to every other country. It's going to ripple throughout the US, like this change. I feel like there's this big awakening as well, because we have the card Vision that is showing up here, okay? And this Vision card, man, is so it's so unique, okay? I have to tell you. It's so unique, this card that's coming up. It brings back this energy of the Vision, really brings back the mystery. It brings back the dreams. And this is the dreams of us, the collective, the people here. Let me tell you, everyone on this planet doesn't have a soul. They're walking around soulless. Some people can see it. Some people can sense it. You can sense it as an empath, as a psychic. We can sense these individuals that walk around soulless. But I feel I'm talking to the people the chosen ones out there. I'm talking to my earth angels. I'm talking to my psychics. I'm talking to people that really have this inner knowing of this shift that's happening on the planet right now, okay? This card is very significant, the vision, because it talks about us being born with this vision. It kind of reminded me of, I don't know if you guys watched this show. It just came out. It's called Chaos. Let me know if you guys have ever seen this before in the comment section. It's on Netflix and it's called Chaos, okay? And they have something written when they're born. It's a prophecy. They call it a prophecy. And everybody has a prophecy written before they're born or when they're born of what their life is going to be like, or not what their life is going to be like, what their purpose is on the planet. And that's exactly what this vision card is about. It's almost like us. We're born with a purpose. We're born with a vision. That's why it looks like this. Let's take a look at it, okay? So it looks like an egg, but I'm feeling here it's like the birth. The birth, when we come in through the birth canal, we're born with this vision here. And that's also why we have the owls on each side here. The crazy thing is about this card here, Soul Family, is that the vision is often forgotten when we are born. That's what this card is about. We're each born with a unique vision. It's said we forget this vision the moment we are born. We're sent on a life journey of rediscovery. That's where we are right now. We're kind of on this life journey of rediscovery. And the vision always eludes us. It often slips away, yet it guides us. That's our intuition really guiding us towards synchronicities and surreal images and strange dreams here. And I feel like there was a lot of people that's going to be waking up to these visions, these images, these the dreams here, the prophecies as well. And I feel like there's just this energy saying, hey, this is something that you have to share. I feel, Soul Family, what Spirit is trying to say is, or trying to get me to say, okay, is that this is a time to help and aid others open up to their prophecy, or to bring their prophecy forward. Someone that I'm talking to right now understands what I'm saying. You have some unique vision. I feel like I'm talking to all of you, though. I feel like we all have it, except the soulless ones. Okay. We all have it, okay? And it's being disturbed. This energy of the underworld. This card that's showing up here, we're going to go back and forth from the desk and back to me because I want to talk to you face to face periodically. But the underworld is what's really clouding, okay, this vision. This underworld is a very harsh energy on the planet right now. It's made of nightmares. It is the bottom, the ordeal, exactly where we are right now. A lot of us feel this. We feel like we are at the bottom and we're trying to avoid it. We're trying to ignore it. You have, I'm just going to tell you, I be on YouTube, okay? I live here. I live here on YouTube. This is what I do. All right? And I'm seeing a lot of people, and I won't bring up any names or anything like that, but I'm seeing a lot of people because they put it in the For You section or whatever, or in your feed. And it's just a lot of, I don't want to say fear mongering from everyone, but there are certain people you need to be very careful about watching here, okay? On YouTube, on Instagram, TikTok, whatever, okay? People that you may even listen to out in the world when you're out and about. Spreading fear. And I feel like it attracts us, that fear. I don't know why. Okay, it's almost like we're living in a twilight zone. We're drawn to negativity, drawn to this energy of trying to figure out what's going on, what's going to happen in the world. And to me, it feels like the underworld is taking over. These nightmares, these people that bring out not so positive messages, okay? Tell you that you're cursed, tell you that you are being watched constantly by this person and that person, and okay, all hell is going to break through. I feel like there's just a pure shift on the planet right now, and a lot of us are awakening up to the truth. We're awakening to society, to a system that's no longer working. It's actually failing, it's crumbling, just like the fault line right here, okay? This kind of reminds me of California and the fault line, which I believe that it's not going, if that does happen, because that energy, I felt it when I brought it out as well. This last card, the fault line. I was like, if that happens, I feel like it's going to be made to happen. It's not something that's going to naturally occur, even though I watch plenty of specialists or professionals talk about it's overdue. And that's another part of the song. Let's go into that. Because Adele talks about that. She talks about something being well overdue, okay? I'm going to tell you what the song says. It says, "This is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. Feel the earth move and then hear my heart burst again. For this is the end. I've drowned and dreamt this moment. So overdue. I own them. Swept away. I'm stolen." So when I read that, I understand what the song is about, but it felt so crazy that after I heard that song, we pulled these cards here, okay? So the fault line just feels it's overdue. And I feel like a great part of us is going to be lost. A great part of something that we're used to seeing or having in the world is about to crumble here. Just like this picture, it feels like it's crumbling. Now, this may be a system, this may be something natural disaster that's happening. It may be a system trying to create a situation like this where I feel like there's a lot of talks of war as well when I get on YouTube. But I feel like there's this power grab. This people, man, it felt like there was a lot of, trying to get my words together here. There's a lot of power hungry elites, okay, out there wanting power, okay? In the underworld, they want people to be in fear, because when you're in fear, soul family, you're more controlled, okay? They're able to control you when you're in fear, because you're grasping onto something. You're grasping onto hope, or that someone will be able to change the situation or correct it here. I feel like we're alone, honestly, in this. And instead of fighting against each other, okay, that person's different. That person's different. This person looks this way. This person's that color. This person is doing this. Oh, you're a Democrat. You're okay. You're a Republican. You're this. You're that. Okay. I feel like the vision that everyone is getting is that you better buckle down and try to work together. It's about bringing us back together. Now, when I was listening to that song here, there was this quote that came up here, okay? It talks about peace. And it says, "Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. Peace is not absence of conflict. Peace is not absence of conflict. It is the ability to handle conflict by peaceful means. And we're nowhere near that because of the underworld energy. And like I said to you before, the underworld card that just showed up here is about the nightmare. Someone wants us to remain in the twilight zone, confused and feeling out of our element, and like the world is not real, and these things that we're going through is created. Actually, that's what I feel. Okay, these things are created, but there's this group that wants to keep us in this nightmare, in the ordeal, at the bottom. And the underworld is the darkest shadow realm, which we try to avoid or deny it at any cost, like nothing's going on, okay? But it pulls us into its depths through disturbing our dreams. It pulls us into its depths by images, which we see all the time on social media, on our TV, when we go watch people, okay? Even when we're not trying to pay attention, it's there right up in front of your face, okay? It's being dished out to us. I was about to say something. Let me calm down. It's being dished out to us almost on a plate, okay? You understand what I'm saying? This disturbance is being dished out to us in various ways, through our healthcare, through our food, through imagery, through our dreams. It's disturbing our daily life. Unexpected accidents, illness, war, conflict, and deaths, okay, that we're being fed it, force fed it right now. This darkness, the underworld, we're being force fed the underworld energy, okay? And I definitely feel like Spirit is wanting you to really summon your inner strength here. That's why they're reminding you of the vision. Now, I said this before, and people are like, why do I got to be a part of this war? Well, on this planet, why do I have to help the collective wake up, okay? Why do I have to weed out the fake here? It's a mission. That's what I feel. And it's not an easy mission. I feel like our generation has the hardest mission out of any generations. I may be wrong, okay? And there are some other things that were way worse than what we're going through right now, most definitely. But I feel like the illusion, they didn't have social media back then, okay? And the illusion is so thick that it's hard to find the truth. It's hard to remain focused at this time because of this underworld, the darkest shadow realm that we're living in, okay? But I feel like you're being encouraged here, soul family, to face the darkness and choose light amidst the shadowy times, amidst the shadowy depths, okay? And Spirit is saying that this is the most profound calling of all. The times that we're in is the most profound calling of all, because we are dealing with an energy of the end. This is the end. And we've been holding our breath, counting to 10, okay? It's like when you were young, it just gave me a vision. You're young, trying to wash your face really quickly because it felt like someone was behind you, like trying to wash your face really quickly. I don't know why that just came up. Someone may feel like that's still like someone is going to touch you or reach out and touch you from beyond. I wanted to take a look at this dead end energy. And we're actually going to read from the book because I felt that that card was pretty interesting as well. And we're going to take a quick look at the end, the dead end, okay? And see what that is saying. The dead end. 143. Okay, so the dead end is talking about the closed door. We're all dealing with these closed doors right now in one way or another, whether it's our relationships, our personal relationships, jobs, opportunities, businesses that we have to shut down, dreams that we had to put on hold. But Spirit is saying that this is the final chapter, okay? Contrary to what its name implies, the end. The dead end is very much alive. It is a force that stops us from moving forward as planned. And that's the system that we're in. This is planned. This underworld energy that's coming in. Like, there's a lot of people on this planet right now from the underworld, okay? They love to spread chaos and fear and put out bad imagery and tell you that you're doomed, okay? And your life is going to shit. And some people are executed. They actually create situations, where people are drowning in debt, okay? Feeling hopeless, homeless, sick, can't get health care, but you're still paying for it, okay? Paying for health care, but can't get help. Or you have a sick care system, a system that wants to keep you sick, okay? I feel like we're in that energy, and I was gonna drink that. I don't know why I didn't. I'm in this reading, y'all, with y'all, okay? I'm in this collective message. I do feel like, yes, we can't move forward because it's planned for us not to move forward. I feel like before CV happened, before that came about, we were more optimistic. We were more hopeful, okay? Bombs. That's what I'm hearing here for some reason. It's not over yet, okay? Even though this says the end, there's going to be threats of some type of world disturbance, or that imagery and that message is going to be put out there to strike fear in everyone's hearts here. But let's keep reading this. It is thick, dense, the end energy here. It is thick, dense, uncompromising, a wall beyond all walls with every bramble, thorn, and stone. It simply states, no more, child, okay? We don't need it. You have reached the last page of this chapter. We're in it. We're living it right now, okay? So there's some shift, some transition that we're all under right now, okay? We're all going through this transition. It is natural to resist it. It's very resistance here, okay? It's very hard, okay? It's a struggle. It's even harder to make our way through this twined up mess. I feel like that's where our minds are right now. Twisted and turned and so tangled that we can't see the truth. This organization is saying that, this new newscast is saying, this psychic is saying that, this is okay. It's so much. It's too much going on, and I feel we're clouded. So we have to get back to this vision. We have to get back to ourselves. We have to get centered again and quiet the outside noise. That's what I'm hearing here, okay? This card is talking about holding on to what was. And I feel like we need to not resist some change, and try to hold on to what was. Okay. So it's talking about it is natural to resist. It's very resistance and struggle even harder to make our way, to prove our point, to hold on to what was. In this way, we fight with life itself. From a mythic perspective, the end you face is very much a beginning. There are doors opening all around you, just not the one you planned on walking through. So know that there is a way out of this chaos. There's a way out of the underworld energy where we're being fed, okay? Overstimulated here with disturbing images and dreams and claims of war and conflict being shoved in our face and in our lives. There's a way out, but it can't be the same door, okay, that we walk through. It has to be another way. Spirit is saying if you are honest and courageous enough to accept, adjust, and adapt, the dead end becomes known as life's beginning. So we're going to start living, I feel, a new life. There's going to be a new way of living. And when I said acceptance, I don't think that it meant that we're going to accept the way things are. We're accepting that something is happening and we're choosing to adjust and to reorganize. But I feel like together, those that understand, okay, that this is a vessel that we live in and our spirit is what matters, our soul is what matters here. They see beyond someone's color, someone's beliefs, okay, and they just see another spirit in front of them. Those are the people that need to come together here right now at this time, okay, to help others live out their vision or really step into their soul purpose here. Things are cracking. The fault line is letting me know that things are changing right now at this time. There's going to be more chaos before there's peace. That's something that I'm feeling here, okay? The fault line is showing up because something is ready to break open into chaos. It's cracking open and it's overdue, okay? Cracking under pressure. I feel like there's a system cracking under pressure right now at this moment. And your guides here are saying to my soul family to not buckle under this shakiness. Do not deny the shakiness. It's better to prepare yourself for the change than to walk along pretending all is well. That's why I come out with a lot of truth. Some people are like, you're really negative. Not really, okay? You either see it and you adjust like the dead end is saying because something needs to be stopped right now. You need to see it for what it truly is, okay? Or you live in some ignorance is bliss type of state. They're saying here with the fault line, there's no easy fix. Can you fix this? I don't think you can, okay? There's no easy fix for this crack, for the situation at hand that we're living in. It requires a foundational shift from the ground up. And it has a lot to do with us and how we choose to live our life, how we choose to use our voice, how we choose to protect each other, protect ourselves at this time. I just read before we got on this reading here that it's a messy business to bring peace back into the world. But that may be a lot of our sole purpose right now, okay? A lot of us don't have like a ton of money to like correct things in the world, but we do have brilliant minds and beautiful spirits, okay? A lot of us have platforms as well. All of us have a platform, okay? And our voices are mighty, but I feel like they're even mightier together as a collective here, okay? And I don't want you to lose your connection to your vision because life, it just becomes dull. And then we do get into this energy of adapting to what others want us to adapt to. This is what they truly want us to adapt to. This, you can't see it on there. Let's get down here, okay? They want us to adapt to the underworld, to the negative energy. They want us to adapt to conflict. They want us to adapt to illness. They want us to adapt to disturbance right now, okay? But what we need to do is really show the light or bring others to the light. That's what I'm feeling here, Okay. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people are in this underworld energy, wishing for the past, thinking about the past here, but you can see clearly the high priestess is here. The high priestess is saying that there is another vision, and it's deep inside of you. She's holding the Torah, okay? And I feel like this, we have unique messages that we were born with, that in duties. I don't want to say duties. Like, it is a job. It's a spiritual job here that we were all brought here to execute. And everyone has their part to play right now at this moment. And High Priestess is calling you in to play your part, and really encouraging you to step into your intuition, to really tap into your unconscious mind, to listen to your inner voice, that higher power, and continue to have this thirst for knowledge, for inner knowledge and understanding, to deliver it to the world here, because a lot of people are faced with the end. Okay, but this is important here, because I feel like the end, a lot of people are thinking in their mind the end is we're gonna die, or it's time to leave this planet, but it's not. Your energy, your mission, your vision is important, and a lot of people, I won't say everyone, because if you're watching me, then you haven't forgotten, even though it's challenging to get to this vision, to execute this vision, to work out your soul purpose plan here on this planet. You haven't forgotten, and you're not checking out. And I don't want any one of you guys to check out, because we are at the end. I feel like this corruptness of the underworld is coming to an end, and we have to help our soul family get through these trying times. Yeah, because a lot of people feel stuck. A lot of people feel stuck. They feel hopeless. They feel bound to a life that they don't want to live, feel bound to a system that they don't want to be a part of, feel bound by rules that don't make sense, or changes that are happening within their life that just, it doesn't resonate with their soul. Okay, and they need community, they need someone, they need us. Okay, they need us, because this lets me know that even in the end, okay, a lot of people are feeling isolated, restricted, powerless, paralyzed, and victimized here. Okay, it's very important. Let's take a look at this fault line energy. What's going on with this fault line energy, Spirit? They want to. Oh, see, everything has to crack wide open. Crack wide open to be seen. Don't be afraid of this darkness here, y'all. Don't be afraid of what's about to happen, because it needs to happen. Something is ready to break open. Like I said to you, into chaos. Because the cracking open is overdue. Just like that song. And the pressure, it's like you're shaking up a can of soda, and then you go to open it. It's going to bust open. And I feel like that's when we really, really need to support each other, hold each other up, celebrate each other, celebrate ourselves, and remain focused. The Chariot card always leaves this town behind him. And I feel like this is us leaving old ways behind right now at this time, leaving an old way of doing things, an old way of thinking, an old way of being, okay? An old system. We're leaving a time where people are telling us how we should feel, how we should think, how we should be, okay? I just heard this is not the works of one man, it's the works of many, okay? You're being encouraged here, collective, to live your life to the fullest potential. Let go of the need for approval from others. Live up to your own expectations and nobody else's. No more selling yourself short. Keep moving forward. You've got this. They're telling you not to worry at this time. Everything you've been waiting for is on its way. Some of you guys you've been wanting an end to happen to some system here, okay? And I definitely feel with the fault line it is. And in its place is going to come something much better here. Because the Four of Wands is not a negative energy. The Four of Wands tells you that there is going to be more reunion. And I feel like this is the collective coming together. It may be one person here. I feel like there's a big influence in the world that is going to, I'm not saying this is government or anything. It just may be an influencer, okay, here. But I feel like there's a certain person in the world. Everybody might be drawn to a particular person. That's what I'm hearing here. That is going to set the stage and movement towards freedom, or movement towards a mass amount of people coming together, organizing together to bring change and stability here. This may be you in your own family. This may be someone in your family bringing up everyone together. This may be someone in your community to help you maneuver through the fault line, the cracks, this opening here, okay? So you don't fall through the cracks. I just heard there's a hero, okay? For some reason. Your message here is your time is coming. I feel like the time is coming, okay? Where we're coming together, and Spirit is saying that you have to meet the universe halfway, okay? Hold only a bright vision here of yourself, of the world, with successful outcomes, and don't allow your fears or insecurities to stand in your way, okay? This is your message. I just had to get this out, okay? I don't know if this connected with anyone, if it resonated with anyone. I just really had to get this message out. So I hope it delivered something to someone that may be watching. I will see you guys in your next collective read on another reading. I'll talk to you guys later. You guys take care of yourself. Be safe out there. I love you. Bye.